Hello everyone, welcome back for more Shadowgate, the 2014 version. Steve the scruffy looking cat herder here, playing games with his cats, for his cats, and for all of you cats out there watching this. And if you enjoyed the video, then please like and subscribe, and thank you very much. And let's get back to Shadowgate. Last time, we found some of the parts we were missing in the castle. By placing his skull in the front entranceway and activating a couple of mirrors, we got a little bit closer to the end. Across the chasm with the light bridge that had stumped us in the part before. And, we found where we need to go for the end of the game, and then got stumped again, as we have yet to find the Staff of Ages. Spent a moment playing around in the excavation, as this room is called, with the Warlock Lord in this large statue, doing nothing of import, and just dying a couple of times. But did click around through the castle again and found out what we were missing, and it's another face palm moment, but oh well. Let's take a trip, not all the way back to the entrance, but close, and we'll find what we missed. Alright, and here we are in the last room leading out of the caves, where we had an obelisk near some stone thrones and this large circle on the ground. This had happened so early on that, if we look at this circle on the floor, a dizzying number of strange runes, the vast majority you have never seen before, are carved into this circular dais. A hum of power emanates from its center, along with a ghostly whisper of a word, Censure. I took this for granted as scenery so many times, I was glad I actually managed to look at it one more time. We have this spell, and I've been wondering where to use it. Answer, this is where. So, let's cast a Censure. In your mind, you see the ancient circle in front of you. Summoning your will, you speak the command, a Censure. With confidence, wizardry power travels from your outstretched arms and onto the circle. The dais begins to glow, pulsating with tremors of energy. The circular dais glows and radiates with some powerful enchantment. An aria of ghostly voices and figures flit in and out. Perhaps you should step on it and see what happens. Alright then. Go to dais.
Open your mind, young Jer. Fret not. It is I whose name you bear, Cuthaka the First. Behold those whom have gone before, when Gatekeeper was but a hillock, and the living castle no more than a dream. They stood where you now stand, on this holy ground.
As soon as you step onto the platform, a painful vibration runs through your body, freezing you into place. As the room comes back into focus, a sense of peace and purpose fills you with energy. You now feel empowered, like you could do something that only a wizard of the circle could accomplish. Alright, so, guess what that task is? Now we can go and pull some of the runes out of the floors and walls and such as we found them. So let's head back a step. As there is one right here. Firmly attached to the wall, this rune glows with power. Truly, this must have belonged to one of the wizards of the circle. And if we try to take it now, as you approach the rune, a strange power overtakes you. Both your hand and the rune glow with a magical light as you pull it from the wall and place it in your satchel. Whispered voices, not unlike what you heard when you were initiated on the summoning dice, fill your head with a triumphant chorus. Alright, so now we have to run around the castle and pick up the runes. We don't need all of them, I think. That was the importance of the constellation in the observatory. We need the ones that correspond to that, primarily. But, may as well run around and pick them all up. We'll take a quick look and see where we need to travel, if there are any more left in the caverns here. There is one up behind the waterfall. And And that, yeah, the hideaway behind the waterfall. Alright, and this one at the grate, that may be all that's left in the cave. So, yeah, so let's head off to that waterfall cave. Alright, well, we got attacked again here in this little cavern. Alright, and stop here at this room because, well, we pulled the gear out of this pit previously and to gain access to the castle proper, and then we found another gear. So we have to put this gear back into the hole. Where's our new gear? That was further back. There it is. Use that and make note of the lever positionings before we place it in the hole. Up, center, down. And we'll use the lever here a couple of times. Center, and down, and push the button. Alright, the mechanism glows, vibrates, and begins to move. You can hear the sound of rushing water deep within the castle. York comes to life and says, well, that sounded encouraging, eh, boy? Should probably go see what that just did. Alright, back behind the waterfall, we have 2 runes in the wall here that we can take. As you approach the rune, a strange power overtakes you. Both your hand and the rune glow with a magical light as you pull it from the wall and place it in your satchel. Whispered voices, not unlike what you heard when you're initiated on the summoning dice, fill your head with triumphant chorus. I imagine it's going to say that for all of them. Yep. Okay, well, there's 2 more runes. Let's pull up the map one more time. I was running past this, hoping there wasn't one in the Wraith Passage. I think there may have been one in the wall there. Click through it awful quick. No, it won't be too bad to head back that way. Okay, let's get out of the waterfall here. If we just backtrack a little bit to the room with the 3 doors and head forward here into the crypt, we can actually use the torches here and it will open the crypt, giving us a slightly quicker access moving forward. Takes us right into the Hall of Mirrors now. We're going to run back to the passage where that wraith blocked our path before. Just a sec. Alright, here is the path where the wraith blocked our path and we burned it with a torch. There was a rune here in the wall. We'll grab that. Alright, that should be it for the caves. So back into the Room of Mirrors here. We do have one that was hidden up in the Frozen Keep, so let's travel there. Through the mirror into the Frozen Keep, and we'll take this one out of the wall. Right, thank you. And pretty sure we can just head back from here now. Okay, and let's see. Next stop. Pretty sure the library, so let's head up there. Or the study off of the library, rather. Alright, back in the wizard's study behind the library. We can grab this rune out of the floor. Right, and check the map for the castle here. Study, library didn't have one. Drawbridge, courtyard, well, grand hallway, banquet hall, and towers. The chamber, the battlement, small corridor. Alright, we have to go check some towers. Let's see, the strong room. Werewolf was No. The darkness room, yes, there's one in there. Music room, oh, the empty chamber also had one. Storeroom was good, pumpkin room was good, observatory inspired. Okay, just a couple more. Okay, so let's head back to the ballroom. From the ballroom, we'll go up here to the illusory room. All right, in the illusory room, let's cast the spell Flamoris again. And we'll make the furniture and everything reappear. We'll grab that room. Okay, and we head back downstairs. We'll head up this tower to the darkness room. And there's one. And our torch is burning low. The room's getting darker. Okay. Oh, wait. Lit the torch and forgot to take the rune. Okay. Now, let's climb up to the observatory. It should be, oops, back to the towers. Yep, I think that was all of them. Okay, quick trip to the top of this tower. All right, back in the observatory. Now, if we actually bother to look at one of these runes, let's find one with this tree here. The circular stone has a glyph that resembles a tree carved on it. A faint glow runs along its surface. Okay, well, we read through some of the stars in the constellation. There was a tree, a flame, I think like the seeing eye, water, and a bird. But let's check the constellation here again. As we step in close and look through the telescope. So, yeah, they form a, almost like Cassiopeia, I think, a sort of ME crown-like kind of shape there. So the first one, Retilos, is the mythical eagle. We have, let's see, the Watcher, or the all-seeing eye. And Aquadrix, the mythical god of water of the ancient Tyran race, or Tyan race. Is Thomtage, commonly known as the One Tree. And Furios, it honors the fallen one that came to carve out the plains of fire in the southern lands. Wonder what that would be. Oh. Hold tight for a second. I'm going to make a note of these so when we get back to that puzzle room, I'm not bumbling around in the dark. Alright, so having made a note of the constellations, let's make our way back down to the floating bridge and across to the rune puzzle. Alright, back at this chasm with the two bridges. Hopefully the air elemental's still here. Do a quick save just in case. You take a hesitant step on the rickety bridge. The bridge sways and creaks alarmingly. You halt mid-stride and step back off the bridge. It definitely doesn't seem safe. Alright, so the air elemental didn't stick around. Great, just a moment. Back to the mirrors and the frozen keep and the top of the watchtower. See you there. Right, as we stand on top of the keep with a panoramic view of our surroundings, there's a huge column of wind spinning. We have to blow our flute again, calm it down, tame the savage beast. Alright, and see, calmed by the aria, it shrinks down. Let's get our silver orb back out. Right now we have an air elemental. Fortunately, we're not too far away from the bridges, so see you there in a second. Alright, back at the bridges. Silver orb. Air elemental, I choose you. With a hiss and a puff of air, the air elemental escapes the orb. The wispy singularity lights on the bridge and playfully lifts it in the air. The bridge somehow looks sturdier. Right, cross over. Right, the elemental playfully lifts you into the air as you bound across the rickety bridge. Chiseled from the rock, this claustrophobic chamber has all the earmarks of crude dwarven craftsmanship. In the center, a large stone tablet stands, 12 slots carved into its face. Alright, well, we have to figure out where to place the appropriate runes. There were 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So this would be one. Let's see, where would... I don't know how they'd be arranged. It's like a peaky... I don't know. Let's just start plugging some in. Items. So the first one we want to try to find is the eagle. This rune resembles an eagle in flight. Okay, and... left side. I'm gonna start here. Carefully insert the rune. Right. Press the P again. The next item, the eye, the watcher. The kind of parallel. Parallel would be there. Maybe we'll try that. And third one, water, Aquadrix. Looks like this one. This root is engraved with 3 squiggly lines, each running parallel to each other's. Now we'll say that's water. And that kind of formed a crest or something. It's a tree in Furios. So yeah, the next one is the one tree. It's like a tree. Circular stone has a glyph that resembles a tree carved onto it. Alright, and the last one was Furios. Yep, that looks like a glyph of stylized flame. Putting that one there. This isn't going to work. Use the chain. You pull down on the chain with a jerk. At once the room fills with an ethereal light that emanates from the stone wall. A surge of energy quickly follows, and in a flash fashioned itself into an ancient thing of legend. A wooden stave, pulsing with a strange power, waits before you, suspended in the air. We have the Staff of Ages. You run your fingers lovingly across the stave. The wood from which it is carved is unlike any you have ever seen. The slots near the top of the stave indicate that there may have been other pieces connected to it. Alright, let's take that bad boy. You grasp the legendary staff and place it into your satchel. Congratulations, you have earned the Chosen One achievement. Let's head into our inventory. 5 to find, 3 are 1. Yeah, however the rhyme goes, but we need to use the Golden Thorn on the Staff of Ages. As if meant to be, Vine shoot from the Golden Thorn, wrapping itself into place at the top of the stave. And if we go back and take the Silver Orb again, use that on the Staff of Ages with the Golden Thorn attached. While the pieces seem to be made for each other, something is still lacking. Power. Huh? Use the staff on the orb. Oh, okay. Well, that's the final chamber. We have to head back down to Blackmere, I guess. That was the last part of the ritual, the sacrifice or some such. All right. Long trip back. You won't notice, but it's going to take me a bunch of clicks to get there. See you in a second. All right, here we are in the final chamber. Imbued with ancient symbols, a stone skull some 30 hands high has been carved from solid rock. Beside a stone obelisk, the ghostly form of Blackmere the Timeless hangs suspended in the air. Yeah, for a nice finish, let's see if we can cast Invocan on the obelisk again. Focus your will on the stone obelisk with a whispered word, your spell is unleashed. However, the spirit form of Blackmere has already been called. Well, hoping to add a little dramatic flair to the ending here. I don't think we can speak to him. As you start to say something to Blackmere, he cuts you off. Do what must be done, boy. I can barely hold on to the physical plane, and I fear I might be too far gone. Save. And where is our silver orb? If we use the silver orb on Blackmere. As you have done previously with the elementals, you hold up the orb, pulling the essence of Blackmere inside. A pulsing green glow infuses the orb. Alright, now with Blackmere's power infused in it, we can attach it to the Staff of Ages. As soon as you combine the silver orb with the golden throne and the stave, a wave of power joyfully courses through your body. You've created the legendary Staff of Ages. Wonderful. Now we have to find our way past the skull door. So another quick save. Inventory. We need the bladed sun for this. We have this tablet. The stone tablet has various glyphs carved into it. Several symbols resonate with you. A hand, followed by a pointed star, and 4 vertical lines. I don't use the tablet on bladed sun. No. All right. This might just be a process of trial and error here. Actually, let's key 2. Let's hotkey that for the moment. Quick save again. 4 vertical lines in a hand. I'm assuming this would be the hand. Maybe we'll start in the first slot and then it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that what it means? With a snap, you set the bladed sun into the stone finger. It fits perfectly. Wonderful. Oh. Alright, I guess we have to blow the horn. Oh, on ourself. Just hit the rock with this horn. And you confidently place the horn to your lips and blow. A single discordant note sounds echoing throughout the chamber. Oh, the bladed sun, set within the stone finger, glows an angry red. You can't help but think something is wrong. Without warning, searing flames from the eyes of the great skull confirm that you are indeed wrong. Dead wrong.
"'Tis a sad thing that your adventures have ended here."
Well, try again. Right, so the first slot did not work. What if we try the slot on the right? And we'll place the horn to our lips and blow again. Nope, we get set on fire by the skull. Well, wrong again, Bob.
Tales of your great sacrifice shall be told throughout the land.
Alright, well, we only have 3 options left. Yeah, I don't know how we were supposed to discern which of the 5 slots the bladed sun goes into. Oh well, we're on this one. Yes, of course it fits. Ooh, you were nearly knocked off your feet as a tremor runs through the caves. I wonder if that's timed or if that had anything to do with anything there. Yeah, let's give the horn a toot. The bladed sun answers the horn's call, illuminating with a pulsing of power. Grudgingly, with a grinding of ancient stone, the mouth of the great skull slides open, revealing a doorway. Ooh boy. Quick save. Let's see what lies beyond here. The mammoth chamber shakes as you enter, nearly driving you to your knees. An awe-inspiring creature, flush with immense power, rises from a glowing pit. Veins of energy arc from the pit, disappearing through the rock walls below and into the foundations of the world beyond.
And so, young Jer, it begins. At last, like a fault of folly, I led you thus. You brought me to that which I could not easily bring myself. Behold, the behemoth. He who has been here since the foundations of the world were laid. Within him is power immeasurable. Power that even the circle could not foresee. Witness now as I take this power. Witness the rise of Talimar the Black.
Alright, the final battle. Several entities coalesce from the pit to surround the behemoth. The air crackles with a gathering of energies. The hulking form of the behemoth rises from a pit of power. Nearly 1,000 hands tall, the supernatural titan projects an otherworldly power. It also appears to be under some duress, as if trying to hold something back. I'll have a look at Blackmere. Or Talimar, rather. The cloaked, vaguely skeletal form of Talimar the Black stands triumphant upon a floating stone platform. It appears the Warlock Lord is preparing a great spell. In the balls of energy, pulsating with power and nearly 50 hands in diameter, this entity appears to be attacking the behemoth. Oh? The shape of this entity defies description. As it assails the behemoth, you sense a palpable wave of ice-cold fear radiating from it. Radiating an air of pure hatred, the unearthly being continues to barrage the behemoth with deadly energy. Oh, we need the Staff of Ages. Use the Staff of Ages. Use it on the behemoth. Fearing the behemoth, you level a blast of power at the great creature rising from the pit. As the Titan's power withers and wanes, the malevolent presence of the Warlock Lord grows, expanding exponentially within the chamber.
It is mine now. The power is mine to command. All shall fear the dread Lord. None shall stand in my way.
Alright, I'm going with that was the bad ending.
That your adventures have ended here.
Alright, well, let's try that one again. And Alright, so using the staff on the behemoth did not work. But what if we attack Talimar the Black with it? As you ready your attack, the Warlock Lord senses your motives and levels a blast of power towards you. The dark projectile engulfs your body, burning you alive from the inside out. What was once Jer crumples to the ground as Talimar the Black cackles with glee.
You have chosen
So, bad
poorly,
ending and
young
death
Jer.
screen again. Let's head in. Try something else. Alright, and back in the final chamber here, one more time. We've attacked the Behemoth to no avail. We've attacked Talimar the Black to no avail. Use the entities surrounding the Behemoth, I guess. Let's see what happens if we use the Staff of Ages on one of those. You level the Staff of Ages at the being. Joined by the essence of Lakmir, the surge of ancient power flows from your body and through the staff in a beam of kaleidoscopic energy.
No! What have you done, fool? The beast must be destroyed. You have brought desolation upon us. You have brought us to ruin. Ruin? I think not. You have done well, grandson. For the Behemoth is neither good nor evil, but simply one who holds fast the fates of this world. Life, death, war, peace, sorrow, joy. These he disperses from the pit in careful measure. He has guarded these fates, and I, in turn, have guarded his power. Until now. This power I pass unto you, and bestow upon your brow a new name, Lord Jer of the Westland. Forsake it not, and wield it well, for in you the circle shall live on.
Hooray! I get some credits here. Yeah, we'll sit here and watch them, let them play. Courtesy, appreciation for everyone who worked on this and enjoyed this game. Have a pretty heavy metal version of the theme going too. That's nice. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy this remake. The artwork's phenomenal. The added cutscenes definitely flesh out the story and add a lot to it. And it's also just a fun point-and-click adventure, even for the the easiest difficulty here. Apprentice is still got hung up. Mostly, yeah. Just forgetting things, overlooking some obvious little bits that we passed by earlier. Oh well. Yeah, I think I'd like to try one of the higher difficulties. Maybe step it up to Journeyman here. Shortly, maybe. Maybe not right away. See how those puzzles go. Some more rooms to the castle. I don't think, there were a few things we couldn't interact with or rooms we couldn't get into. Actually mixed the potion to cure the Banshee's curse instead of just finding it in the library desk. I think Apprentice Mode here was easier than the Classic Mode version. see the list of Kickstarter contributors going up now. Sure were a lot of them. Oh no, these must be the amazing Kickstarter backers. I'm really digging the score here. It's excellent. It's kind of working through all the themes in the score too. The Grim Reaper death scene. Cool. And as we see a game that's like a labor of love project people just wanted to do because they wanted to do it. This is great.
For 40 years he has reigned. Jer, Lord of the Westland, the seed of prophecy. He who defeated Talimar the Black and kept the fates of the world secure in the behemoth's grip. Or so he thought. For from within the pit, strife had escaped. Unchecked, it moved throughout the Westland and its bordering ally, Caltorlin. And it was there it sowed discord and discontent. And the eons-old lasting peace between the two nations? Not but a fool's dream. Within Caltorlin's capital city of Gweninthel, the change is evident. The vast port city has slowly shuttered its doors. Its great docks no longer host to the tall sails of ships from faraway lands. Its bustling streets, once replete with merchants and wayfarers, now empty. Well, nearly so. For it is here we find a small fenling, moving in plain sight as they often do. Like Lord Jer, he goes by many names, albeit all of his own choosing. Although, if you were unfortunate enough to brush against him, you might give him another. Thief. And so, in a dark Gweninthel, the next tale begins. Not before a fabled door within the Gatekeeper Mountains, nor within the depths where prophecy was fulfilled and evil overcome, nor in a great hall where honors are given and received. Rather, it begins here in the capital city, when a fenling is apprehended and delivered to the dungeons. The misunderstood pilferer, Del Cottonwood.
I'm not sure if that's out there, but yeah, we get an epilogue and a teaser for another Shadowgate. And more. Congratulations, you have beaten the Warlock Lord and saved the land of Caltorlin. Congratulations, you have earned the hero achievement. And we've earned the Commander achievement. Have defeated the Warlock Lord and saved the lands of Shadowgate. Alright, and there we go. One run, Apprentice difficulty. The easiest difficulty completed. But yeah, a nice way to show it off. It's a beautiful game. Lots of fun. So, what's next? I don't know. Wait and see. But until next time, I hope everyone had fun. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.